Have you ever wondered who are the most notorious pirates in history? Pirates. Their names conjure up images of daring sea battles, hidden treasure and lawless freedom. They've held a unique place in our world's history, their lives weaving a rich tapestry of intrigue and adventure. From the golden age of piracy, a period marked by the rise and fall of these sea marauders, we find figures of such infamy that their stories continue to captivate us centuries later. Many of these notorious pirates began their seafaring careers as privateers, sanctioned by their governments to raid enemy ships. However, lured by the promise of wealth and autonomy, they soon turned to piracy. But be warned, history's accounts of these marauders are often shrouded in mystery and embellished by myth. Truth and fiction intertwine, making it difficult to separate the pirate from the legend. Now let us embark on a journey through time and uncover the tales of the most infamous pirates that ever sailed the seven seas. First up, we're diving into the life of the dread pirate, Blackbeard. Born as Edward Teach, Blackbeard was an infamous figure who ruled the Caribbean seas during the early 18th century. Known for his fearsome appearance, he sported a thick black beard from which he derived his nickname, and was said to weave slow-burning fuses into his beard and light them during battles, creating a terrifying image. Blackbeard's exploits were the stuff of legends. He commanded a fearsome fleet, with his flagship, the Queen Anne's Revenge, striking terror into the hearts of those who saw her on the horizon. His reputation was such that most victims would surrender without a fight, paralyzed by the mere sight of his flag. However, his reign was not long-lived. Blackbeard met his ultimate fate at the hands of Lieutenant Robert Maynard in a deadly encounter near Ocracoke Island. Despite being outnumbered, Maynard's crew managed to slay the notorious pirate, bringing an end to his reign of terror. Blackbeard's reign of terror may have been short, but his legacy as one of the most feared pirates in history lives on. Next, we journey to the east to meet the formidable Chingu. Born into poverty, Chingu ascended from a life of hardship to become one of the most feared pirates of her time. Her rise to power was nothing short of extraordinary, commanding a fleet that could rival even the most powerful of navies. Chingu was not merely a pirate, she was a leader who commanded respect and obedience. She established a strict code of conduct within her fleet, enforcing discipline with an iron hand. Infractions were not tolerated and were met with swift and often brutal punishment. Yet her tale does not end with blood and violence. Unlike many of her contemporaries, Chingu was able to retire from piracy, a feat as remarkable as her rise. She deftly negotiated her way to a peaceful retirement, maintaining her wealth and evading the hangman's noose. Chingu's story is not only of a pirate, but also of a woman who defied all norms and emerged victorious. Now, let's turn to a pirate who was also a knight, Sir Francis Drake. Born in England, Drake began his maritime career as a privateer, essentially a state-sponsored pirate. He was given license by Queen Elizabeth I to plunder Spanish ships and settlements in the New World, an endeavor that he undertook with great enthusiasm and success. In the late 16th century, Drake achieved what was then considered an impossible feat. He circumnavigated the globe. His daring voyage not only brought him immense wealth, but also earned him a knighthood from Queen Elizabeth herself. Drake's exploits didn't end there. He played a crucial role in one of history's most famous naval battles, the defeat of the mighty Spanish Armada. His cunning tactics and bold leadership were instrumental in securing a victory for England. Sir Francis Drake, a pirate to some, a hero to others, remains a controversial figure in history. Our journey takes us next to the Prince of Pirates, Samuel Bellamy. A man of humble origins, Bellamy's rise to piracy was swift and lucrative. In the span of a mere year, he amassed a fortune that would rival many a monarch. But Bellamy was no ordinary pirate. He was a gentleman, known for his democratic principles. His crew was his family, each man having a vote and a voice, rare in a world where might often made right. But the heart of Bellamy's tale lies in his lost love, a woman named Maria Hallett. Legend has it Bellamy turned to piracy to amass wealth to win her hand. However, fate had a cruel twist in store. En route to reunite with Maria, Bellamy's ship met with a violent storm and sunk, taking him and his treasure to the ocean's depths. His love story was forever etched in the annals of pirate lore, a romantic tragedy that still resonates today. Samuel Bellamy's tale is indeed a tragic one, filled with lost love, lost treasure, and untimely demise. Finally, we reach the pirate king himself, Bartholomew Roberts. Known for his strict discipline and devout religious beliefs, Roberts was a paradox of his time. A pirate who rigorously observed the Sabbath and forbade his crew from carousing. His career, however, was anything but modest. Roberts's entry into piracy was as reluctant as it was unexpected. Originally a third mate on a slave ship, he was forced into piracy when his ship was captured. Yet he quickly rose through the ranks, proving his prowess at sea. His knack for strategy and his fearless leadership earned him the respect of his crew and the title of captain. Roberts' reign on the high seas was marked by an impressive capture count. Over the course of 3 years, he captured and looted over 400 ships, a feat unmatched by any other pirate of his time. Bartholomew Roberts, a reluctant pirate who became the most successful of his time, certainly left his mark on history. Having explored the lives of these notorious pirates, one might wonder, what legacy did they leave behind? Their tales, filled with daring feats and perilous journeys, have left a profound imprint on the world. These pirates, once the terror of the seas, have been transformed into romantic figures of adventure and rebellion. Their stories have been woven into our culture, their exploits immortalized through literature and film. Who can forget the image of the swashbuckling pirate, fearless and free, standing at the helm of his ship, the vast ocean stretched out before him? Yet, the romanticized image we've come to associate with these sea robbers is far removed from the harsh realities they faced. Life at sea was fraught with danger and uncertainty. The promise of treasure was often overshadowed by the constant threat of death, either by the sword or by the unforgiving sea. The legacy of these pirates is not merely one of adventure and rebellion. It is also a testament to the human spirit and the lengths it will go to for freedom, for wealth, and for the thrill of the chase. The names of Blackbeard, Chingu, Sir Francis Drake, Samuel Bellamy, and Bartholomew Roberts, among others, have become synonymous with the golden age of piracy, their exploits inspiring countless tales and legends. Our fascination with these pirate legends continues even today. Tales of buried treasure and secret maps spark our imagination and awaken our sense of adventure. We are drawn to their stories, captivated by their audacity and their defiance of societal norms. Yet it is important to remember that these were not just characters from a storybook. They were real people who made choices that were often driven by desperation and a desire for a better life. Some were villains, true, but others were simply men and women trying to survive in a harsh and unforgiving world. As we draw the curtains on our pirate tales, remember these were men and women who chose a life of danger and adventure forever, etching their names in the annals of history.